Okay, so imagine living in 2024 where you run into a married couple who you thought they were perfect for each other, but ended up being the most toxic couple you run into in America. But this time, this one is about the ex-wife who became so jealous to the point where she goes back crazy, if you know what I'm talking about. So shout out to this content creator. Link to the original video will be down below.
By her husband for stabbing him in a drunken rampage and couldn't handle the jealousy from seeing him with someone else. When she calls police and lies to them to try and get her ex's new lover arrested, she definitely wasn't expecting things to backfire on her so quickly.
She's saying a female. Okay. Okay, I'll ask you one more. So, do you feel like you do need an ambulance? Like, you need some medical treatment?
Yeah, I think so.
Go ahead and get it.
Yeah, she was on me. She hit me hard. She was my tooth.
Can I see where you chipped your tooth? Do you know which one it was? The front one? Right there? Alright, who did this?
Jan.
Jan?
According to the ex-wife and her attorney whom officers speak to on the phone, she came to the bar to speak to her ex, but claims she was attacked by his new girlfriend without any provocation.
I just wanted to talk to her. I'm gonna press charges again.
You know, the way her body language looks and the way she sounds and talks, I can tell she's either drunk or just right insane. Because ain't no way in the world that a woman like that can look like someone just assaulted her. She look like she's the type of Karen that could just start some stuff and get away with her crimes.
Another heads to the new couple to ask them for their side of the story.
Hey, Mr. Joshua?
Yes.
How you doing?
How you doing?
David Garcia.
Josh Nichols.
So, what happened?
Yeah. Honey, my ex-wife, who I've been divorced from for almost a year now. First of all, we divorced because she stabbed me in a drunken incident. So I had a restraining order against her for almost a year until recently.
Oh, wow.
I've been dating Jan since that time. She's had it out for Jan the entire time. She showed up here on her child sharing time with my two boys at home. I don't know if they're safe or not. Drunk, saying, "Where's Jan? Where's Josh? Jan, Josh."
Show me the messages.
Yeah, she blew me
As
up.
we're sitting in here.
She blew me up on our child sharing app. I mean, come on, like this.
Wait, so this the app for like
Come
child
outside and
sharing?
talk to me. I'm gonna sit by your truck. I'm not moving. I'm not going. I'm not doing anything. We walk out here. That's her car right there. Her white Expedition. Past the trees. She approaches Jan, calling her all these things, and just comes at her and just starts wailing. So, obviously, a scrum entailed, and we try to get her off of her, and Trey came out.
It sounds like jealousy. It sounds like she's the type of woman that is so bitter and jealous to the point where she wants to run up on your new lover just to make you feel bad because you had a restraining order against her. Not only that, but she stabbed this man. Like, how can you be such an evil person to stab your own lover? For what? It's obvious to me that Karens like that deserve every punishment that gets to them. And I don't blame the husband for getting away the best he can. And I hope to God that he has custody of his boys. Because if she had custody, them kids gonna be going through some rough times with her. Because once they get older, it's gonna get 10 times worse. I'm hoping and praying to God that this man has full custody of his sons.
Came out trying to get her off of her, but
Just so you know, an incident had already happened inside. She tried to come in, and they denied her coming in.
he had already kicked her out.
Yeah.
So she's just violent. Like
Is there a
She
video of it?
Huh?
Did y'all take a video of it? Somebody was saying
So
a video.
I dropped a video afterwards. You can see her coming after me.
calling her.
Oh, they got some
There, you
receipts.
can watch it.
Bye-bye.
You can watch
Is this
more if
after
you
the
want
fight?
to. No, this is before.
Before?
You can rewind it. Do you want to rewind it? As
You go to jail. So do you want to do that again?
she's been texting him, come outside.
If you want to go to jail
so you have to
tonight
understand,
again,
for 1 year, we
The new lover, I don't know. Yeah, I think Jen. So the way Jen is looking in this clip, her nose looked like it was bleeding during the fight. And I could tell she's been through some real ish with that psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at it on the way here.
And he dropped it. We didn't go back to court, so because there's 2 children involved. Actually, 3 children involved.
Mm-hmm.
Can I show you something?
Just pat.
Somebody needs to document.
You ready for that?
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Do you need EMS?
No.
Wait, is that a real
Stop
hair?
wiping down because there's like loose skin. Just pat it because I don't want you to like lose skin and scar.
She needs to
Just
be.
pat.
I mean, she has
Bro,
no
you need to take her to the
Where
hospital.
did this happen at the fight?
Just pat it. 'Cause
Right
if
there.
you,
Right
like,
there.
it's literally pulling the skin.
Record it all you want, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh my god.
What
And like
else?
literally when she got here,
Wow.
like the bartenders instantly like blocked the door
She
and would
never
not let
came
her
in.
in.
kids tonight.
They're like, you know, you're not allowed here. You
Bro,
know, they're
she
here.
looks
Stop.
crazy.
She
Did you
has
record the
kids.
fight, do you all know?
No.
Okay. Are you wanting to press charges?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Will you grab your ID for me?
Yes.
This is yours.
Thank you.
And you saw everything?
Yeah. I saw
Would you mind
everything.
grabbing your
We
ID
saw
for me?
Yeah, it's right here. I got it.
I know.
She's insane, man. She's supposed to, per our marital settlement agreement, she cannot drink. Neither of us can drink during our parenting time. It's her parenting time right now.
How old are the kids?
So she has a biological daughter of 15. I
Okay.
adopted her several years ago, so it's ours together. And we have 2 boys together, 7 and 4. So actually 16, 7, and 4.
16, 7, 4. Okay.
And I don't know where they are right now. I don't know if they're safe. I don't know who's watching
Probably
you
with
have-
the 16-year-old, but
you
if
have a-
not, we'd like them.
You have a phone number to contact the 16-year-old just to see if
Yes.
she's with them and
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
sure
you
they're
need
good,
to,
too.
bruh.
Or you can go to the
Or
house.
I was saying you can.
Find crazy about this whole situation is that the oldest one is the one that is going to be suffering the most, because I think usually older children are the ones that are mature and strong throughout the whole adult situation. But them boys, however, they're the ones going to be suffering the most. And I found really crazy from his part where he said that she wasn't supposed to drink. I don't know if she had an alcohol problem or she has a mental disability that has caused her to act this way, or long story short, I think he needs to have custody of the 16, not 16, but the older child, because I'm sure she's had enough of her mother's craziness, because this is insane to me.
I can text her or whatever you want to do.
For y'all to go get them.
But she's not actually the best babysitter, but I'd rather have them.
And both of y'all were out here witnessing.
Oh,
No,
well.
we were literally on about. Yeah, we're about to leave.
They were the only ones out here.
You were out here, sir?
And my daughter.
Okay.
I go,
Mr. Joshua,
the license.
I'm gonna run
She goes,
back over there and fill in the other deputies. I'll be right back with y'all, okay?
The officer heads back to debrief the other deputies about statements from the couple and witnesses. He explains what was seen on the video, but that the actual footage of the fight unfortunately was not recorded. The ex-wife called her new boyfriend and attorney to be present for the rest of the incident. While he is on his way, the deputies head back to take one more official statement from the husband's new girlfriend.
Okay. Is it okay if we talk to you alone?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go over here.
Yeah. Okay, how far back do you want to go? We had a baseball game tonight.
As far as tonight,
Just today, what happened here?
We're sitting here with friends.
Before we get into what happened here, did you need an ambulance to check you out or anything? I know you got some scratches and stuff I can see, but you don't need like to be, okay.
Absolutely not. It's mainly she grabbed my hair a lot, but no.
Okay.
Dang, she got a chunk of them too.
Is that your hair and her hair?
No, sir, that's
Was it
my
all your hair? Okay.
So the left wad, I actually pulled out of my hair and put in my pocket. The right wad was on the pavement. Lacey goes to walk in. I'm clueless, and our friend Nancy is like,
So, did she show up unannounced?
yes,
She just showed up.
Yes.
How does she know
Of
y'all were there?
course.
because this is the only place we come.
Okay. So you come here pretty frequently, so she just
It's
guessed
the
that you were
only
here?
place,
Okay.
only place we come.
Do you know
It's
why she would have come
Was it
here?
a bar or grill
no,
or something?
but you can read
Because
his messages to see why.
Okay.
So, I mean, we have a parenting app. I say we. I'm actually not a parent, obviously.
Oh,
We're not even
parenting
legally
app.
married. So they have a parenting app that they use. It's not even text message. It's a parenting app. And
I've
she
never heard
started
of this
texting him, but
parenting
so
app
he
before.
doesn't have his phone on alert.
Unless
so he
it
didn't
exists on
even know
Google,
that she
I'll have to
texted
look it
him.
up.
And once she came to the door, the bartender let us know. And like, actually, our friend is like, Lacey is right there. And I turned around.
Does the bartender know who you are?
Oh,
so they
yes.
know you well.
They know
and
the whole
know
situation.
They know everybody.
She's
Okay.
actually banned from this bar.
Oh, she is.
And she knows
yeah,
she is.
it's a bar.
We
Okay.
have begged her to be trespassed from this place because of problems, but she knew she was not supposed to come here. She came to the door. He stopped her at the door and
you
told
you
her
ran
to
Lacey,
leave.
right?
I did. Yes, she's gone.
He stopped her at the door and told her to leave. So we could see her, but Trey stopped her and he took her outside and that was it.
Trey, who's Trey?
Trey is the manager.
Trey's man, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then she's sending Josh a text message to say, I'm sitting out at your truck.
Okay.
And I'm like, hold on a minute.
Which one's his truck? The Ford?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm like, that is not okay. Like, not okay. Yo, so if you read the history, you know that he had a domestic violence injunction against her for 1 year.
Okay.
It's not active right now?
No.
Okay.
So when it was up for renewal, he didn't fight. They had 2 biological children together and 1 adopted that he adopted. So instead of going to court, you guys know what courts are like. Like, you would have to prove, okay, in the last year that she's tried to violate it or whatever. She really, it was hit and miss. It was a lot of like verbal stuff, but nothing like this.
Okay.
Nothing like this. We didn't see her. She texted him and said, I'm sitting out at your truck. Come talk to me.
Okay.
He's like, he never responded to her because he didn't want to speak to her. Our friends were leaving the bar and they're like, she's sitting out by the truck. And I'm like, okay, you need to call the police. Yeah, I do.
Which one?
So he and I were beginning to leave. As we were leaving,
She got out of her car? Okay.
we didn't know she was there. The people didn't see her because she wasn't sitting here anymore. She was in her car.
Okay. And what was the context of the text messages?
Can you read them instead of
Well,
me telling you?
we will. Okay.
So
But just
so
was
I'm
it
gonna-
just like kind of like
so can I
demanding to
be
talk
honest
to him and
with
stuff?
you?
Okay. Yeah.
I take second place to everything, and I try not to read everything. But it was basically like, why aren't you coaching our son in baseball? Yo, I don't even know. You know what you're doing. Like, why don't you come out and talk to me? Is Jan not letting you? Just
Okay.
bullshit, y'all.
What was she saying?
You want to read it? I mean, do you want to
Is
hear it? I
the
videoed
the
it.
video?
Yeah, you
Okay.
want to see it?
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
sure.
totally
You want to
see
go
it.
get your
And I
phone?
just dropped my phone.
Yeah, just go get your phone.
Josh, it's just as well. Unlock the door.
So you'd seen her at this point?
Yeah, but I
You
didn't
need to
know.
call him and tell them to get here now.
Yeah.
Now.
She's standing right there.
The courthouse when you go to jail. So do you want to do that again?
Why?
Go home.
Why can't we talk?
Get the f out of here. Get the f out of here. Get the f out of my life. Go home.
Damn. You say that? Yo, the ex-husband wasn't playing. He was not playing with her though, because when exes do this all the time, they really think that just because you're moving on with your life, you're in a new relationship, they could just come in unannounced and try to throw some evil dirt on your mind and your name to try to make you feel guilty of something that you didn't do, but they're the ones that did it first, that started it first. It is obvious to me that women like this give men a lot of reasons not to get married. Because if you have problems, you gotta bring your partner down with you. And I don't like it one bit. So the way he talked to her in that video is 100% justifiable.
Yeah, record all you want. You
Goodbye.
every husband in this town.
See you later.
She got her set.
Word that switched to everyone else in this
Because
town.
she's working
I'll
towards
just
him
stand
too.
right here and say it then.
The whole right here. Since how many people in this town?
Go ahead and say
Record
it.
it all you want. You fucking piece of shit.
Man, she's just touching up a storm, ain't she? Like she actually did something.
Where are our kids tonight, Lacey? On your time.
They're at the house.
With who?
And who are they with when they're with you?
With who?
Josh, and they're begging to come home with me.
Why can't you speak straight?
No, they're
Anyone
not.
else in the car with her at any point? So she drove here plastered, basically.
The police are
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Plastered, basically.
The police are
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah. Who
So
are
you
they
can-
with,
You
Lacey?
can hear the slurred speech just from
Yeah.
this.
And just like you're staying up here,
Who are
sleeping
they?
at the bar here,
Yeah.
where are they?
That's why I do such a good job at work, right? Because I'm so drunk every night here, right?
Yeah.
And you can't
I thought she was going to twerk for a minute. I'm like, huh? Like, she is lunching.
night here, right?
Yeah.
And you can't keep a job.
Yeah. Sure. I've had the same job my entire life, but
You can't
okay.
take our daughter to school.
Record all you want, you How many boys have you f***ed in the last year?
What you mean by that?
What happened there?
I dropped my phone.
Why?
Because she was coming after me just then.
Oh, she was
So when
intimidated.
it started pretty much the whole debacle. Okay.
Stop! Stop!
You said you fill out a sworn statement for it? Yeah, so
Jam, let go! Jam, let go!
I'm not
Let
gonna
go!
lie, when it was done, I'm not.
Stop!
I fought as
Both
hard
girls!
as I could.
Stop it! Jam, called. Yeah, bitch!
I know, baby. Over here.
I needed you to call my...
Are you okay with us
saw that.
collecting this as evidence?
Who are they with? Lacey.
To get more context of the whole situation, they also speak to the husband alone to review
I
the
wanna hear
messages
his
his
side of
ex
the
was
story.
sending him prior to the altercation.
So, we were having a good time here tonight, just alone. So, she walks in. She's had a history of causing a ruckus about us being here, and she tries to cause problems here before, but has never been violent. But she seemed very violent, I guess, at the door. So Trey, the bartender, stopped her and said, "Hey, you're not welcome here," and he let us know. I look at my parenting app, which is App Close, which is the only way we can communicate, and she's blown me up.
And we'll look at the messages, but what was she saying on the phone? Just that she wanted to talk to you?
Yeah, come out here and talk to me. I deserve a conversation.
Do you know what you want to talk about?
I have no idea. It's been 2 years, man. I don't have no idea.
So you think it's just drunk?
She's
just...
dated 20 dudes. I've dated one girl. It's the same girl.
Okay.
I have no idea. She hates Jan.
Okay.
She calls her all the time.
That she's dated 20 guys, so that means that her body count is over 20. Then she's gonna have another call new lover a whore. The nerve.
Cool off and leave, and
I would probably petition for another restraining order.
yeah. I mean, started here. I said she would drop the baseball stuff off. We had a baseball game tonight, and then you can
Oh,
read from
baseball.
there,
Okay.
You should be coaching. What's the whole coaching thing?
I have no idea. This is
Well,
we don't speak really, and so something about you look better out there. I have no idea, man. It's jealousy or something. I have no idea. And it's not really aggressive verbiage. It's just incessant. So
you guys, here you go.
yeah.
The self-explanatory stuff, name, date of birth, all that good stuff, and just write down what happened.
Okay.
With these, so I don't have to spare pen. So.
That's okay. I probably have one in the truck, but yeah. I'll take it.
Go ahead. Are you good at...
the one thing I learned about life is when you're in a domestic situation with your significant other, don't crash out. Because the best way to handle any situation is to stay calm and not to crash out, not to kirk out, or not to feed into their energy or to their level, because they're going to want you to react the same way as they're reacting. Because once you allow them to react that way, they're telling on themselves and they're exposing themselves, and they're not only showing their true colors, but they're showing the whole world who they really are. So it's best for you to just try to stay calm about the whole situation. And if you have every right to hit her back, you're doing it in self-defense. Because when you're dealing with crazy exes like this, you never know what's going to happen in the future. So the best thing for you to do is pick up the phone and record. Even if it means necessary to defend yourself in all times, do it while you're recording the phone.
Code is, it locks out on you 2421.
I got it.
Code.
I think the first thing we want to clarify before we move forward with anything, and I know it's
Hey, who is this guy in the
situation,
green?
a lot's going on, there's a lot
Which
of
car?
context to this, but just
Look like
I'm
a
gonna ask you
father.
one more time. Are you wanting to move forward with this with criminal charges?
Yes,
You do.
100%.
Okay. Is there any
She'll
information
be
you want to
faking like
share
she
with us you haven't
injured,
shared with us before
and she the one
about
started
the
it.
situation?
No, sir.
I was on the phone with her.
And I can tell
Yeah.
she's intoxicated.
I was on the phone with her what was going on.
Yeah.
And I mean, she was talking to me, and then all of a sudden, the phone got dropped.
Okay.
And I could hear Nichols saying, "Jen, let her go.
Yeah.
Jen, let her go."
Yeah.
It's like, let her go.
Yeah.
I stayed on the phone. I was like,
Okay.
"Oh."
I have one question though. What did you want to talk to your husband about exactly when you
That's
came
not
here?
relevant.
What do you mean that's not
contextual
relevant?
It's not relevant.
If you don't want to answer the question, that's fine.
Wow.
Okay.
Not irrelevant. So which tells me that he's just as worse as she is. Because I don't know if that's if that's her father or her new lover. I don't know. But the gray hair, I can tell that has to be her father. Because if you allow your daughter to act this way, you failed as a father. And this video shows everything I need to know.
I gave you my card.
Okay. That's perfect. Well, that's important if you're on the phone and heard kind of that part, because yes, that's also in the video we have. Okay. So if you're sure you want to pursue charges, okay.
100%. 100%. I want to press.
Look at her. Like, she is really acting like she's hurt. No
Unfortunately,
nosebleed,
due to
no
there not
bruise,
being enough
no
video
cut,
of the
none of
actual
that.
altercation, and both suspects wanting to press charges on each other, officers were not able to make any immediate arrests on the scene. The case was escalated to court, to which the husband's ex-wife, who was clearly the aggressor, was charged with assault. A restraining order has since been renewed as well. Let us know.
I wanted to see her get arrested, but at least we all know that she has a restraining order against her, and she has a warrant against her as well. And it's also been renewed. So like I said before, crazy exes do the most damage. And there's a reason why a lot of us men rather stay single, because we do not want to end up in the same situation like this. It's crazy to me that how someone like her that has pretended to be hurt acts like the victim. She's no victim. And now you got both sides try to file a restraining order against each other. Like, that doesn't make any sense. If anything, I would probably have the ex-husband and his new lover go to court so they can show the judge the evidence of how this crazy nut job try to fight the new lover because of jealousy. And I hope and pray to God that the kids end up in his full custody, because they seem like a good couple and he seems like a great father. But at the end of the day, man, look, all I gotta say is be careful out there, fellas. So, link to the original video will be down below, and shout out to this content creator for uploading this content. And I'm gonna catch you on my next one.